What's up, everybody? Paul here. Got another duel for you. It was annoying. It was another annoying deck, but it wasn't a burn stall deck of any sort. It actually, it's more or less two equipped spells that bother me and are constantly abused in the meta, more or less just by anybody. But they're in the meta, so it doesn't surprise me. But you know, it's annoying to deal with. It's not hard to deal with the equipped spells. It's just it takes a while to get them off the field, and if you ain't got anything in your deck that can do it, there's nothing you can do against it. Because sometimes to deal with a problem, you can overpower a monster, but this one is. You can't overpower the monster, no matter what you try. Unless you got two powerful monsters, then maybe you have a chance of overpowering, but a lot of times you won't. So he brings out Witch of the Forest and activates Power of the Guardians, but he activated two of them, which is very annoying, because it's near impossible to destroy a monster equipped with these cards because of the fact that they get counters on them, and unless you can drain all of the counters out, there's not much you can do. I really think the only strategy to beat this would be a Cyber Dragon, because those monsters can attack multiple times. But, yeah, this duel was going to be frustrating because of those two. Luckily, I was using my Aromage deck, but, you know, unless I can get the monsters I need out, nothing was going to happen. I was able to use Kanaga to remove one of the cards, but again, it's not going to do much. So at this point, I was just going to try to get Bergamot out. But, you know, I was thinking if they summon another monster, it's not gonna end well, but they didn't. They never did, and you'll see the deck here in a moment. I have a screenshot of it to show. But with two of those, this monster's gaining about 1,000 attack points for each attack. That's also what makes this card good, is that it gives a monster 500 attack for each counter. And it's an extremely good card, I'm not gonna lie. I probably have one, and that's it. But I don't use it because I don't like equipped spells, because they usually will take up space. In this case, like that. But this equipped spell is good, I'm not gonna lie. So with this, I'm gonna use my Bergamot to give him an attack increase and hammer in at least some damage. I know it won't be much, but it's something. And it would get rid of those counters. I kind of wish the dual replays would, like, play the dialogues that people use. Because if you click on the character, you can choose, like, one of 4 different dialogues to play. And I wish that it would say that, because this person was putting all kinds of responses in. For any move I did, he was putting in some sort of a response. So a simple monster that has like 1,200 attack points started out, if I'm correct, becomes, with this card, a 42 power beating stick. Really, it's, you know, there's not much I can do at this point, you know, except just try to hold out as much as I can and gain the life points I can. Maybe try to deck them out if possible, but I didn't see that happening. Luckily, I had my trap. I accidentally went into the battle phase. I meant to end it, but I went to the battle phase. This was a constant. This was a constant annoyance, and I'm glad. I'm glad Blessed Winds came in when it did, because I don't think I could have taken much of those hits, considering it's about to become a 52 attack power beating stick. So use this, pay the 1,000 life points to bring an Aroma monster back to my field. I didn't really care which one. Any of them was going to do at this point. So now the attack was redirected at Rosemary. It takes me out. And then I gained the 1,000. I pretty much gained the 1,000 I paid to bring back Rosemary. I use this if I absolutely need to, and it worked out for me in the end. It was really good that I kept Laurel when I did, because I really needed something that could, in a way, protect me, but there's also another reason I kept it. So my Romage deck has many ways of dealing with certain situations. That card is one of them, which there's only one monster I can use, which is Black Rose Dragon. Because Black Rose Dragon, upon summon, can wipe out the field, and that is what I need. Granted, the monster will still be on the field, but the Eclipse spell doesn't protect itself. So the good thing is, Black Rose Dragon, being a field wipe, can take out both of those Eclipse spells, which is what I really needed, which makes that 52 power beating stick go all the way back down to a 1200 beating stick. So then I use Laurel's effect, special summon it, because my life points are higher than my opponent's. And at this point I was able to bring out my Aromage Bergamot. Because the great thing is, one, I'm gaining life points, so he's going to get that 1,000 point power boost. But he keeps the 500 from Aroma, my field spell, because even if it leaves the field, that attack boost is still there for my Aromages. And at this point, it was pretty much over. But I somehow let it slip away. I feel as free as the wind. So now, after that, we're going to see how good this deck pretty much is. And while I switch screens here. So here, I don't know why Blackluster Soldier is in here. There's nothing in here that can bring him out. He was in here, but it runs 2 Blackluster Soldiers, 2 Kaiba Men, 3 Witch with a third eye, and 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons, 3 Polymerizations, 2 Ancient Rules, 3 Power of the Guardians, and then 2 Birthrights. And I should have got the extra deck as well, but the extra deck basically had Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, and then the new Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which is where Polymerization would come in effect. But And then you got the LP Boost A, where they have 1,000 extra life points. This deck is, don't know what to really say about it. I mean, it's a pretty standard deck. You know, you got 3 monsters that, if I'm not mistaken, can be used as a substitute for any monster. And then you got 2 in there that are just, they have no way of bringing it out. You can't bring that monster out unless Birthright can bring it back, but I don't see how, because it's not a normal monster, it's a ritual monster. 2 different type of cards. Maybe it's just in there for space. Actually, I think the Master of Dragon's Sword was in here, but unless you got Ultimate on the field, there's really no point to that card. That's just too much. There's too much to do to try and get certain of their fusions out, but with 3 Power of the Guardians, they're pretty much going to draw into it some way, somehow, no matter what. Unless they get a whole hand of nothing but monsters, they can pretty much get a pretty high-powered monster out pretty quickly. The deck, I would not say, like, it is good, but maybe if this was back when Duel Links first started, it would be a pretty good deck. But there are so many things now that are just faster. This deck, I don't see it being fast. I didn't really see how it was fast in our duel. It's got ways to get Blue Eyes out easily, but other than that, you know, it's Blue Eyes is much better than it was, and these are just cards that are kind of thrown in there, you know, but it works. It flows good. I'm not going to lie. It did pretty good. The Power of the Guardians is really what made it flow and made it annoying. But, I really don't know what to say about this deck. I mean, I don't want to say that it's bad, but it's not good. It's somewhere in the middle, but I don't know if it's more good or more somewhat like there. There's just so many other things that I'd rather run than something like this. I'll put it that way. Yeah, it's kind of a thrown together deck, but I'm gonna stop rambling on about it, and I'll go ahead and end this video. Like and faves are always appreciated. Thank y'all. Subscribe for more content like this. Be sure to share with other people who are duelists as well. I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll get into the game and want to duel. I don't know. But, hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.